Hey, my name is Kenyatta Nicole, your healthy hair care specialist, owner of Nora's hair care products. I started doing hair, like it was something that I always wanted to do as a young girl. Like I started getting my hair done at 12 years old. So I would go into the salon and watch the stylist do hair and was like, I could do that. And far as back as I can remember, even my mom having the latest, like those, I don't know if y'all remember those Marcel irons. She would have those. So I would be practicing on my hair, practicing on dolls. So it was always something that I wanted to get into. And fast forward, like I end up going to school for some other stuff because I'm like, no, here you really can't make money off of it. So I'm gonna do something else. And just like listening to other people, like here, everybody's doing that. Like you really can't make money off doing hair. So moving to Georgia in '08, I ended up going to school for something else that didn't work out. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to school for hair. So I did it by being mad, right? So I ended up going to school, finishing in 2012, and it has been one of the best things that I could have done. So I'm so grateful for all the experience that have happened to me that brought me back to doing hair. And just like seeing my mom, she was an entrepreneur. Like she never taught me like, okay, Kenyatta, this is what you have to do. Like she did Avon, she sold blankets. And I would help her. Like I would have a job, and like when she did the crochet blankets, she would make blankets for like everyone in the family. When the person had a new baby, like they got a baby blanket, they got the hats, they got this. And so I was just like, yeah, my mom, she sells this, blah, 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 helping her sell that. So I think just by seeing her do that, it was always instilled in me. And by her seeing her mom had a candy store, it was kind of instilled in her, which it was not taught. But as I got older and I went to conferences, I was a part of network marketing companies. Like it was something that I really like grew a passion for, entrepreneurship. So I love it. Nora hair care product is a line of all natural products that was designed with healthy hair in mind. Being a hairstylist, getting out of like when you're in school, they only teach you the basics. So you'll have a few people that are coming into the school and you're doing their hair, but you really don't see like different type of hair textures, what women are through until you really get into the salon. So I went into the salon as a assistant. And when I went in the salon and because when you first get out of hair school, you don't have a clientele. So I went in as assistant and I'm just seeing different people hair, different people issues that they're dealing with. And they would ask me, and even though they wasn't my clients, I treated them like they were my clients. And I would ask them, like, what are some of the products that you're using? A lot of them would say, like, I use this product, I use that product, and it was all from the store. So I pride myself on using professional grade products. So even when I was doing hair at my house, I would go to the store that professionals can shop at and get my products. So um, when they would tell me about the products they're using, I couldn't say anything. I couldn't say anything bad because I never tried them. I only knew about professional products. So I would see a lot of women with like different scalp issues, hair loss issues. And I'm like, man, I want to create a product that I can help other women with their issues and really that I know that works. So I being an assistant, I started like doing a lot of research. I would stay up. Sometimes I would go into the salon at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? And I would not leave until like 12 o'clock at night. And so I would still come home and I would be up doing like so much research. What different oils you can use for this or what you can do for that. And so then I was like, okay, how am I gonna mix this stuff up together? Do you just mix it? So then, I just started like mixing and trying products on the different clients, letting them try it. And when I came up with it, I was like, okay, so what am I going to do? What am I going to name this? So I went to sleep, prayed about it, got in the shower. And I always say, God always talked to me in the shower, because it was like, name it after your mom. And Nora, that's my mom. And she passed away in 2010. And I wanted to have a product that really meant something, really worked, and really meant something. So that's when I decided to name that my mom, which is Nora. And that's how Nora hair care products came about. So it just started off with an oil, and during quarantine, I knew that I wanted to have a whole product line, but then during quarantine, it was like, Kenyatta, get on it. You got to do this. Like, you see, when we're not behind the chair, we don't work, we don't make money. And I was like, I didn't have no products because I did not do hair at home. I said, look, when I stopped doing hair at home, I took all my products from my house. So I didn't even have a shampoo and conditioner. I had clients that was calling me like, what can I use? I'm at home, I don't do my hair, what can I use? So I referred them to products, but that was just like really like, okay, Kenyatta, it's time for you to get the whole Nora's hair care line together. And so that's how it all started, with the shampoos, the conditioners, and 2 oils now. So we went from 1 oil to 2. We're working on more products, but we're trying to focus on the shampoos and conditioners first. I started off mixing my own products. It started with the oil. As I started getting more busier in the salon, I'm like, okay, how am I going to service my clients, still give them what they need, and make all these products by myself? So what I had to do was I end up finding a chemist. So I had to work with a chemist to develop my shampoos and my conditioners. I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew exactly how I wanted when I used that shampoo. I knew exactly how I wanted the client's hair to feel. So I worked right along with the chemist. Okay, I want this, I want these products in it. I want this in it, I want that in it. And then she also educated me as well, like, well, you don't need this because this works as that. So it was really fun. She would, once she would make one batch, she would send me a sample. I would try it on my clients. They didn't know, but I would try it on my clients, and I'd be like, nope, that's not it. It's not giving me this feel. So then we would go back to the drawing board, try it again, until we got it right. So when I say, like, I know there's different ways that you can get products or get them made, or you can do private label. There's different things that you can do. I didn't want that. Because this is so like dear to my heart, and I'm so passionate about my products, and I'm the type of person that I have to make sure that it works, that I'm not just gonna get something because I think it's just because it say what it's gonna do. I'm not just going to slap my name on it. I have to make sure that it really gonna help my clients and what I'm looking for. And I test it on myself first. I'm always my own guinea pig. So I just knew that it was going to be too much for me to just keep mixing. And I still do, like with the oils, I make like a batch of a gallon at a time, but I did have to outside source with a chemist in order to get the other products developed. When it comes to someone starting their own brand, or want to venture out, become an entrepreneur, start their own hair care line, what I would say is do your research. When I say do your research, know your pricing, know how much it's going to cost you to get your products, know how much it's going to cost for packaging, know how much it's going to cost for labels to design, and also have an ideal, and have some extra money too, because I had to pay for some stuff a few times. So don't give up. Like, you're going to make some mistakes. Do not give up. There was times that I wanted to give up, y'all, because I'm like, you know what? This is my second. I had to pay 3 people to create my packaging. And the third person got it right. But by that first time, I was in tears. I was like, oh my God. The second time, I was like, you know what? Forget it. This, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna do this. It's done, it's over with. Forget it. This is not for me. So what I would say is do not give up. Um, and when I first came out with my first oil, I did do it from pre-sales. I had a certain amount of money. I knew what it was going to cost me, and I just did pre-sales. So once you get that formula down and you know your cost, what you can do to get the rest of your products, no, oh, also know when, how long it's going to take you. So if you do want to do pre-sales, know how long it's going to take you to get those products. So if you do the pre-sale, you can give a date on your website, because people do want their stuff fast. Like they want it quick in a hurry. So if you know, oh, okay, I know I'm going to need this. It's going to take me 2 weeks. Put 2.5 weeks. Okay, I don't ship until this amount of time. So even if you have the money to do the basics, you can always get the rest of your money by pre-sales. But just think of creative ways on how to get that product out there. If you have to go to family members and do a GoFundMe or a family fund, I want to start this business. I need this, that, this, and that. But map out everything that you need. Don't worry about the logistics, like the backhand work, but just get it done and do not give up, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. Just make sure you do the research. Something I would like to share with the Black community is never give up. Do not let fear stop you. Just keep going. Even if you can't see the finish, if it's instilled in you and God put it in your mind, keep going, because long as you do your part, he got the rest, and he's going to put those people in place to help you finish your goal and complete what you want to do, and believe in yourself. So to reach the Kenyatta Nicole for more healthy hair care tips and for Nora's hair care products, you can go to my website at www.thekenstore.com. You can follow us on Instagram at the Kenyatta Nicole. You can also make sure you sign up for our newsletters, and you can sign up for our blog. We put out a new blog every Friday where it has different hair care tips as well. For more healthy hair care tips, make sure you click the link in my bio on Instagram and go down to free ebook. Sign up for our free ebook where you'll get 10 simple hair care tips to start you on your journey to healthy hair.